Small pikin like me with two children. They came, they pack all the property. Then you leave one thing for me and my children. Only way I collect for the boy and chain when they neck. Like keep in case the daughter grow up. You go see the chain say with this.
This is the story of Mrs. Faith Orogun, a widow who lost her husband at the age of 23. Hello everyone and welcome to another interesting program. This is God's Will by Prejenscarefoundation Foundation. Prejenscarefoundation Foundation is for watching this program every week. And don't forget, as you are watching, always click on like, subscribe, and notification bell so that you can be among the first people to watch our next program. The loss of a loved one is usually traumatic for many Nigerian widows. They live not only with psychological challenges, financial constraint, and the burden of raising their children alone, but also with the cultural demand. We are still in Benin, Edo State, Nigeria, and today on this program, we will be showing you a video of an interview with Mrs. Faith Orogun, and also our visit to our father.
God organized the Prejenscarefoundation Foundation stood up to say that the way mothers are suffering, especially the widows with husbands and the single mothers that had husband before but the husband abandoned them, was here to come to meet you and know what you are going through, then we can know where to work from. So Ma, please, I will start by asking this question. What is your name?
My name is Faith.
Okay,
My name is Faith.
Please, where you from? Your address?
Yes, please.
Yeah, yes.
That's number 7 Angola Street. First to YouTube.
So you welcome as a distance. We heard that you lost your husband.
So I came back from work on
The day my husband died,
Monday.
he came back from work and told me he wanted to rest.
It was birthday.
On Tuesday was my husband's birthday, so I wished him happy birthday. Wednesday night stroke Thursday, they brought him home from work and they told me that he said he wanted to rest. He was even telling his co-workers that he cannot explain how he's feeling, that I don't know how his body is reacting. Then as early as possible on Thursday morning, I went out to get him drugs. He ate and he took the drugs and he told me he is okay. Then he went to work on Thursday. Then on Friday, I asked him if he will be going to work and he told me no, that he wants to rest, that I should just leave him alone. And I said okay. I was even trying to wake him up later in the day, but he told me that I should still allow him to rest, that I should just leave him alone, that he wants to rest. Then later in the afternoon, I was now wondering, I don't understand how he was behaving. So I had to go and call one of my neighbors. Then I shouted at neighbors, please come and help me see my husband. That I don't understand how Victor is behaving. Then one of my neighbors happens to be a prayer warrior. So they joined me in prayers that night. After the prayer, we gathered around him. But the way he was breathing, I could not hold it anymore. So I had to go out to look for a taxi to help me take him to the hospital. In fact, it was so difficult to raise him. Even my neighbors could not lift him up. Then I was wondering. Then my neighbors told me that it's like it is getting out of hand. Then I began to call everyone around me to come and help me. Then I began to speak to him. I called his name, Victor. Victor, please help me. Even if you don't pity me, please pity your children. This is your baby. Your first child is just 2 years. And this your small girl is just 9 months. Please pity me. I began to speak to him. You know I don't work. How do you expect me to cope with my children? Please help me. Help me. Help my children, Victor. Then all through the night, I couldn't get a taxi. So as early as possible in the morning around 6 a.m., I met a man outside and I begged him to please assist me to take my husband to the hospital, that I don't understand the way he's behaving. Then from the first hospital down to the second hospital, between that, he gave up. Even with that, I did not relent. I still took him to a general hospital. On getting to general hospital, they fixed oxygen on him. But the doctor came out to tell me that he's gone. I don't have anybody to call. So I began crying. I began to cry and shout. I told the doctor, how will you tell me my husband is gone? We still pray for him few minutes back. How will you give me such news? So I had to call my mother that just left our place to Lagos. I had to call my mother to come and see what has happened. I told her this is sufferness that my husband has gone. I don't know what to do. I don't know who else to call. And after the whole thing, his family came and they packed all of his property without leaving anything for me and my children to live on, except the chain I collected from him. They do not even care. They don't bother how my children and I will survive. I'm the only one struggling to get her for them. Even my mommy, she's not too strong, but she still try her best to get me something to eat. The only thing I survive with is pure water. I usually sell pure water at the market with Zobo.
Prejenscarefoundation Foundation has come to help you.
Our mission is to find, to help and assist the single mother, widows and the less privileged with food, cash, shelter, relief materials, and to help them train their children. Hear what Mrs. Faith Orogun has to say after she received cash for Bridget Care Foundation.
So, on behalf of Prejenscarefoundation Foundation, was asked to give you the sum of 50,000 naira to start up a business.
God will bless you to go for me.
Prejenscare.
This help you've done to me, God will help you abundantly.
Amen.
God will bless you. Your pockets will never run dry. Whosoever that plan evil against will use the end and carry it. Beneath everyone that could all you wear your no evil fashion against will never prosper.
It's all about the people we have around the world. Oh, Prejenscare Foundation care.
Son of my past, and my father with this. Since when my husband will pursue me come up for us, I can't come back on the field with my father.
That is your from Bridget Care Foundation.
Thank you very much. I'm very grateful.
Thank you very much. When she shared the story, I not even hold myself before tears even they come up from my eye. Because at her age, she's very young. So they pass through all this pain and trauma. May she beg. This 50,000 token where they don't give up, so may she try her best. Use and face the foodstuff business where she really say she want to. So that make it grow for her, and so that from there she'll feel they eat till they take care of the children. That time we go come think of how to expand her, because fine maybe she fit start her now for her side. Go dey sell. We come, we see the progress, we see the zeal and the passion where she put for the market. So this foundation still they promise and say not be here we go end this good wey we do for her. So more help is coming to her, but make she fulfill her own side of the story. Make she utilize the cash well. According to I say he go manage and say start full stuff. Make it start on and make it still they pray about God. Now they put for everything we do. And make it they pray, make God make it establish her. So make it not worry. We go see they come often, come they check on her, check on the children. So we go see here from us more. So we are the escorts of the Prejenscare Foundation. So still come around and say hi to
Me myself, I will never sleep with my daughter. I will monitor. See, in case when you come, you say yes. Whatever Baba said, stand back here.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
God bless you.
We just want to let you know that we love you. Prejenscare cares about you and your family.
Amen.
Don't worry. We are going to help you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
If you want to be part of this program, to sponsor, to support, or donate, please feel free to contact Brigade Care Foundation on the numbers displaying on the screen, to Brigade Care Foundation on WhatsApp or www.brigadecarefoundation.org. And don't forget to join us with another interesting program on God's Will by Brigade Care Foundation. Bye for now.